Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Daily Cracker Pack number 8. I'm Chris Carter up here in Nerds in Hudson, New Hampshire, and today we're going to be opening, obviously, a pack of Shadows over Innestrad. I think we've opened one other pack of Shadows on this so far, but let's see what we get today. All right, Expose Evil. Definitely not first pickable, but I've played this card in a tempo aggro shell. It gets you past creatures when you need to, and the extra investigate, get a clue to draw cards is kind of an upside. This effect usually costs this much anyways, and getting to investigate makes this one of the better versions of this card. Yeah, you're not first picking it, but you're not sad if you get one late in the picks. Deny Existence. For a limited experience, I don't think you're going to want to play Deny Existence. You might have it as a tricky one of in your 23 or 22, depending if you're running this. You might be running 22 spells and 18 lands, but I haven't had the greatest success running this so far. I don't think you would come close to first picking that. If you're in a control-y shell, you might want one later, but you don't first pick it. Devil Thorn Fox, perfectly reasonable, aggressive 3/1 for 2 in white. We've seen tons of creatures like this over the years in Magic. Good creature, maybe not first pickable. If the pack's terrible, you might end up in this, or if you want to force mono white aggro, which isn't terrible in this format either. But I still don't think this is first pickable. I'm going to go the same with this. This is a good limited card. You're not first picking it, but when you pick these up, 9th or 10th, you're happy to see them. So keep on the lookout for those. If you're in blue, they are solid creatures. This here, Loam Dryad, I've tried it. It's not the worst, I guess, mana fixer in the format. You're not looking for them as mana fixers, but when you end up with them, if you need them, they can help you power out some big, powerful spells that you just color screwed on. Now, Wicker Witch, another aggressive card that fits in every shell. You're not picking these up first. You will get them on the wheel. Look out for them if you're in a more aggressive shell. If you are looking to get the beats in early, 3 mana, 3/1. It's not great, but it does its job. Now, Sanguinary Mage looks like it should be good, and without a lot of combat tricks, this isn't as great, so I actually like this better. Not in the black-red vampire shell, but more in the green-red tricks shell. That way you can get through with it, and you get the extra damage off the prowess, obviously. That's why you would do that. But you're not first picking this, but in a very aggressive red, green, red, black list, you want 1 or 2 of these, because the 2-drop spot is so important. You're going to pick these up late, but pick them up. Stoic Builder. It's a 3 mana 2/3 that may get you net you a card out of your graveyard. You have to have a land in there to begin with. Without fetches in the format, it's not as good. But yeah, it's a 3 mana 2/3 in green. You'll wheel them. You'll pick them up. They're not terrible. Yeah, it's a serviceable card. Runaway Carriage, I think, is a trap. I've beaten every player I've ever seen play it. It's not scary, so no one cares. It's kind of a bad draft card. I've never seen it used effectively. Dissension in the Ranks. Target blocking creature fights another target blocking creature. Instant speed, but I don't value this card very highly either. Even though it is removal, and we're going to stick on the bombs removal enabler's defense. So far, I guess that's the most powerful thing there, but I don't like the complete odd text where target blocking creature fights another target blocking creature. You have to have your opponent has to have 2 blocking creatures. It's so situational that, yeah, I don't like that card. Magnifying Glass. I like this a lot in draft. It powers out your big spells. It comes down in 3, and it still is untapped. So you get to use it right away. That's great. If I hadn't seen this card right here, this would be my pick so far. But we did open a sweet one. Now, Bygone Bishop, whenever you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 3 or less, investigate. It is a 3 mana 2/3 flyer, and it is fantastic. You don't pass this card. This looks like it's probably the pick of this pack. But seeing behind that, our flip card is pretty sweet too. And Breakneck Rider is really good, but I don't think it's as good as Bygone Bishop. Ooh, behind that, we just opened a foil Griffspoon. That is a nice foil. Another, oh geez, if you're gonna money pick, and I do like my shiny cards, this is a consideration just because I like my shiny stuff. But really, the power level alone of Bygone Bishop makes this the kind of undeniable first pick of this pack. Followed closely by Breakneck Rider, and then Griffspoon, and then Magnifying Glass. Alright, this was actually a fantastic pack to open up. I would love to have opened this up in draft. I don't know which one I would have taken, because I'm a bit of a sucker for the shiny, but I probably would have... I enjoy winning more than I like shiny, so I probably would have taken the Bygone Bishop. Alright, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.